A new study shows that almost half of the searches in Google result in no clicks. So for example, if you go to Google right now and type in directions to the Miami airport, what's going to show up is a no-click search result, meaning it's going to be Google Maps pulling through, showing you traffic, showing you time to destination, etc. As opposed to the blue links below where you could go to like TripAdvisor or MapQuest and read the directions, etc., blah, blah, blah. So this is becoming a hot topic in the SEO community for a couple of reasons. Number one, because Google is sending a lot of traffic that would be going to your website to their own properties, Google Maps, YouTube, Google Play, etc. So stealing traffic from websites and pushing it to their own properties. Another reason is because Google is also showing more ads on these result types. So not only is less traffic going to people's websites, but more traffic is going to ads and Google's own properties. Number three, and this is a whole nother side conversation, is the discussion about Google becoming a monopoly, which is illegal. But I don't even want to go down that path. The point of this video is to discuss how you can combat a shrinking organic real estate and how you can keep getting organic traffic to your website despite everything that Google's doing. Keep in mind, Google is a multi-billion-dollar business. It is their job to, number one, keep searchers happy. And you know, as a Google searcher, you would much rather see these no-click results, these knowledge graphs, than opposed to clicking to a website, having to wait for it to load, having to scroll to find the information. It is a much better experience for you to search for something and have Google tell you the answer directly, right? Number two, Google has to make money through advertising and using their own platforms. So Google's gonna do what they do, whatever's best for searchers and whatever is best for their business. We can't control that. It's not worth getting up in arms about. It is what it is, for lack of a better phrase. But there are still plenty of ways that you can have success in Google search, despite all this noise that's happening, and it's only gonna get worse. So I have a few tips for you. Number one, and this is a general marketing tip, is stop romanticizing channels. They come and they go. When email first came out, you had a 90% open rate. Now it's down to like 20 if you have a good list. Facebook, pages, man, they used to be a great opportunity, right? Not anymore. Now you have to advertise. Same thing's going to happen on Instagram. Same thing will happen on LinkedIn. Platforms come and they go. And they have to make money, guys. They're a business. You don't own them. You don't get to say what they do. If you have a problem with it, don't use them or go build your own platform. So good luck with both of those. So we have to abide by what they're doing and we have to adapt. It's pointless. It's a waste of time and energy to take to Twitter and to complain about these things. It's a waste of time and effort to try and circumvent Google and use Bing or Yahoo. If you want your business to grow and scale, we still have to use these platforms. We have to play by their rules, and we have to accept the fact that we have no control over what decisions that they make, and we have to find new ways to work within their framework. We have to be marketers, and we have to understand that these platforms will continue to change and adapt, and we do too. And there's still plenty of ways that we can take advantage of them. So for example, in Google, understanding that a lot of these no-click searches don't have much business intent anyways. So for a company like MapQuest, it's understanding how they can take advantage of those no-click searches. How can they get into those knowledge graph searches? Or if they can't, how can they leverage other search queries? How can they do better keyword research to discover where there are still organic opportunities in Google that are not triggering these search results or not triggering just ads? How can we find that white space through keyword research to understand where there's still opportunities for growth? And trust me, guys, there's plenty. On top of that, just do what Google's telling us. They want to send traffic to their own platform. So figure out a way that you can leverage Google Maps, that you can leverage YouTube, that you can get a podcast onto Google Play. Google's going to continue to push their own platforms. And it's not a bad thing. YouTube is a beast. If you're not doing stuff on YouTube, you're already losing. Again, this goes back to romanticizing the channels. Especially in the SEO community, we tend to romanticize SEO as the end-all be-all. When all seriousness, guys, Instagram is way more powerful than Google anyways. You can get a lot more customers from Instagram right now than you can from Google. Don't at me. So instead of romanticizing channels, let's figure out a way that we can leverage all channels and figure out how they should interact together. And of course, this is going to depend on your business, on your niche, on your customers, but we can't just put all of our eggs into one basket and expect Google to grow our business for us. It doesn't work like that. They're going to continue to make changes and we have to continue to grow and adapt. So as always, guys, if you'd like this episode, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, check out the podcast, leave me some comments below. I'm always down for a good debate, and I'll see you next week.